start by introducing yourself, please?
Sure, I'm Safder Nazir. I'm the Senior Vice President for Government for Middle East and Central Asia region.
Thank you. It's great to be here at GITEX talking to you today. This year's GITEX theme, All Intelligence, captures Huawei's vision as an AI-driven world. From your perspective, what does all intelligence really mean for this region, and how is Huawei bringing it to life?
So firstly, it's great to be back at GITEX, and this year we're platinum sponsor for GITEX 2025. So all intelligence for us means moving from purely connectivity all the way through to transforming industries using AI and some of the more advanced technologies. So on the booth, you'll find that we're showcasing 20 different industry solutions and 30 different SME targeted focused products. So that allows them to get going and using technology in a rapid way. We've also got one dedicated part of our booth called the Partner Park. And this is really where we can help work with industry specific partners to deliver solutions to our customers in their local markets.
Thank you. So I wondered, smart city technologies are rapidly evolving, as we know. What's your perspective on the potential of these technologies to unlock new business opportunities and drive economic growth across the region?
So sure, let's firstly break down the two typical types of cities. So there's what we call greenfield cities, that's new developments, and there's a lot of those across our region. And then there's brownfield cities, so that's existing cities that are looking to transform and upgrade. And you get a lot of that. So there's a lot of that happening here, and we also have some kind of a mix. So for example, in Dubai, you've got new districts being developed, as well as the existing parts of the city improving. So if we look at the trajectory of smart cities over the last 20 years, we've gone from talking about digital cities to smart cities to cognitive cities, and maybe in the future we'll have autonomous cities. And each one of those has come along with a key technology transition. So for example, 20 years ago when we started talking about digital cities, the key technology transition was a move towards broadband internet. So 4G and fiber to the home and things like this. This allowed people to use online services. When we started talking about smart cities, that was really driven by the mass adoption of IoT. So M2M existed for a long time, but IoT was really about the mass adoption and being able to understand what's happening in the real world in real time. As AI has come to the fore, we start hearing about cognitive cities, and that's really integrating AI into the city. And I believe in the future, we'll see more what I would call autonomous cities with the use of DLT or distributed ledger technologies and AI agents.
Thank you. So Huawei Cloud is positioned as an AI pioneer in industry. Can you share how it's helping government and enterprises in the region to accelerate their intelligent transformation?
Sure. So we see Huawei Cloud as not just being cloud native, but being AI native. That means that we can actually help customers deliver in-country cloud sovereignty and AI sovereignty, which we believe is key for every country to be able to adopt AI, which is tailored to their own countries, languages, cultures, religious concerns, and so on. So this is where countries will head in this type of direction, and we believe we provide the solid foundation for them to be able to do that. Now, not every country is transforming at the same pace, and we have to recognize that. I was presenting at a roundtable discussion earlier this week on national cloud sovereignty and AI sovereignty, and we see countries from across the region, be it Africa, Middle East, Central Asia, all at different stages, and that's fine. But everybody's on the overall direction. Direction of travel is towards how to use AI. So what we're trying to do is shorten the gap between experimentation and acceleration, and that's where Huawei is uniquely positioned.
Thank you. Huawei have been recognized for developing local ICT talent. What are the latest initiatives you're leading to grow that ecosystem further?
Well, talent is the foundation of digital transformation, and you need the right type of talent with the right set of skills. So one of the unique features about our region is the youth population. So if I take, for example, Pakistan, one of the countries in our region, has an average age of 26 and a population which is the 5th largest populous country in the world, which is over 225 million. So they have their challenges to deal with, and similarly across the region, be it in the UAE or Saudi Arabia and many other countries, you've got a very large youth population. Now that is an advantage because the younger generation tend to adopt technology more natively than older generations like perhaps me. Take me a little bit longer. So But then we've got to be able to enable that talent with the right type of tools. And this is where Huawei has been working. It's now our 10th year of what we call the ICT Talent Development Program that we have. And we've already had 200,000 students through that. And we have a 1 million digital talents program, which will now include AI, cybersecurity, and cloud technologies as well.
Yeah, I have actually seen some of the work that you've been doing in the education sector and the amount of investment that goes into that. And I think it's very inspiring, especially in Africa. We're seeing increasing overlap between AI, ICT technologies and sustainability. How is Huawei helping countries achieve both digital and environmental goals?
Sure. So Huawei does a lot of things, so including we are the largest provider of solar inverters in the world, right? So we have been for several years. We've also done, I believe, still the largest deployment of battery storage, which is in the Red Sea project. It's a very well known project in the region. And that is driving a fully renewably powered city or development. Now, not only that, we have targets for our R&D across our products to reduce the energy consumption and carbon footprint. And we're using AI as a part of doing that. Now, besides us reducing the power of our own products, we're then able to also deploy solutions for our customers, including something we call the Net Zero Campus. So the Net Zero Campus is a unique solution from Huawei that we partnered on a couple of years ago with Masdar City here in the UAE. We're not only reducing the power consumption of the ICT network. Look, frankly speaking, if we wanted to have no energy consumption, we'd just turn everything off, but we don't want to live like that. So how do we have that quality of life, advanced technology with the least amount of energy and carbon footprint? So this is really what we're doing. And in our wireless networks now, and then across all of our network portfolio, actually, we can manage that and see how much energy is being consumed in near real time, including the carbon footprint. And we're using advanced AI algorithms like something we call tidal flow algorithms to typically reduce down about 30% of the overall energy consumption of a network in a significantly sized campus. Not only that, because of our capabilities in solar power, if you think about any campus or rooftop space, you've got limited area. But if you can generate more power from the same area, then you can offset your amount of consumption. So these two sides is what Huawei is able to address. Plus with the battery storage means that you've got a better chance of achieving a net zero target.
Is there anything that you'd like to add?
Well, over the last several years, we've seen tremendous transformation across the region, and we see the region as an early adopter. So it's one thing being an early adopter, but then it's also moving from the experimentation to adoption to acceleration, which is transforming the way we work using technology. And that's why I think this region is really well positioned to be able to lead the world in the adoption of the latest technologies and for the advancement of society.